Skins, J Gigs. Skins.
Finally.
Finally. I mean, thank God, right? That's one thing we've been asking for. Am I right? If there's one thing that we wanted in Raid Shadow Legends, it is skins. Correct?
Yeah, honestly.
So for the people that don't know, champion skins are coming to the game, and leaked.jpg here is showing us, look at this. Here is what your new Arbiter is going to look like with the new skin. Just saying that. What do you think about that, JGix? Does that change the way you're going to farm Dragon?
It changes everything.
It does. This is literally game changing, considering
it's
half the games are.
It's going to look so cool now when I get outsped in arena with my 330 speed Arbiter.
Ooh, that's the question. Is it going to change animations? Let's see what the company has to say about this. So they basically said like some features are coming in 5.30, but really what we're talking about today is champion skins. That's the topic. That's what we're going to dig into. So champion skins are a new cosmetic feature. Straightforward as it comes in its essence. Be able to change the champion's appearance to something new and cool, though still recognizable. I would like to quickly point out that this actually has already been in the game for years. Were you aware that they've had skins in the games for literal years? I would like to bring Exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get an apothecary at home? Exhibit A right here. I would like to point out that champion skins have literally already been in the game. And my understanding of this, correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding of this is they have to reuse the character models because they literally pump the characters out at such a pace that the artist cannot render new models in order to do it, which it brings two thoughts to my mind, and I kind of want you to play devil's advocate here. One of which is that then why the fuck are we using time to literally redo some of the models anyway? Point number two being it probably actually doesn't take them any time considering they can just recolor textures.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually concerned to see what they were going to look like, but like that is a very different Arbiter.
It is.
That's a very different looking Arbiter. I think I think that's dope. I'm excited, honestly, to see what they do. I hope that they modify these skins a bit because, and I got familiar with this from Summoner's War that's why I call them transmogs, and people in the comments be like, "What the hell's a transmog?" That's what Summoner's War called them, and it changed their skin. And you reminded me it changes their animations too. When you said you wondered if it was going to change animations, which is a really cool thing. So. I don't know. I reckon that'll be interesting to see. But I think these skins are pretty dope. I think Arbiter's a reasonable one to start with. And I feel like to drop 3 Arbiter skins right out of the gate is interesting to me.
So the real question, there's 2 other real questions that come to mind. One of which is going to be, how are new players going to distinguish the skins from other champions? So like, how does a person look at a skin, see this, who's a new player, doesn't have all 600 heroes recognized, and then know that the 2 champions in there's one with a skin and one without. How do they know that it's not 2 different heroes? I would like some visual indicator other than obviously just the skin. Like you have to know that's a skin of X hero, in my own personal opinion. Because I think just for new player clarity, I know that's going to be a problem right off the bat. And number 2 is, are these skins now going to be cosmetic rewards for placing in things like tournaments, etc.? Because I really think cosmetics are a really wonderful reward for grindable type of activities and not so much placeable type of activity. So I'm always going to go back to RuneScape as an example where you get a 99 skill cape in the game from spending lots of time and you have something to show your achievement. I actually really like the concept of skins. I think it was Brad that mentioned earlier as a way of like showing achievements you've done in the game. I think that it was back when we were talking about clan versus clan, they were talking about potentially having cosmetic rewards for winning clan. I think I would rather see this for stuff like you farmed 10,000 dragon runs. Or
you finish Faction Wars.
Yeah. Exactly. That would be a great one. Or you finish anywhere in Platinum one time, I guess would be probably one of them for some of the PvP ones. But then you start bordering on like how much of these are really pay to win. Is it just going to be like $10 you buy a skin? I'm really curious to see how it goes into monetization, which maybe we'll see further down as we get more into the details here. So let's continue through this conversation. Given that's a vanity item, many skins will be limited to special offers. There we go. Though others will be available through various in-game activities. For example, the Arbiter Jade Serpent skin. So this one right here that you were saying looks good. And I think that's probably one of the best ones, if not the best one out of all of them. Luma's Prophet will be offer exclusive. Her Dark Fallen skin will be added to the clan shop.
Okay, so grindable to a degree.
Yep, I like it. I'm cool with it having one where it's like this is obviously a pay to win skin where you know where it is.
Yeah.
It's not confusing. It's not like did he spend 5,000 hours or did he spend $10? I don't like achievements that are like that where you can't
Right.
tell is this cosmetic earned or was it purchased? And then of course we're not going to limit this to Arbiter alone. We've already promised a couple of skins for everyone's favorite boss killer, Cold Heart. I think that's cool. And there's a few others in the works. Let us know if you like the idea. We'd be happy to make even more skins in the future. So this is probably something I know when League of Legends needed to basically make more money. One thing they did was add chromas to already existing skins, which is just like they recolor the previous skins. I think this is probably an easy way for them to keep up monetization so that they can keep paying for advertising during a time when obviously it's kind of rough for them.
Yeah.
But do you know if this was planned before? Like, is this fairly new? Did this come out of left field or?
So that's what I was wondering. I was actually talking about that in my video this morning. I wonder if this, I'm sure it's been in the works for a while. I'm wondering if they pushed it out a little earlier than they originally planned because of what's going on. And maybe they need to, up the revenue a bit, which is fine. I might drop a little money on these, honestly, when they come out. I think I'm going to be optimistic that they'll strike a good balance of some of them being money and for the platinum players and for the whales, and then some of them not being that way. I don't have a problem with some of them being platinum exclusive and some of them being only money, as long as it's not just that.
Sure.
Like let everybody else have fun too. Like, if there's a decent balance, I'll probably spend some money.
I think that's a good point. I don't think there's really too much of an argument to make around cosmetics not being something you can just flat out purchase, because it's whenever anyone says, oh, I don't want a game to be pay to win, they're saying, okay, well, what would you be okay with spending money on? People always say vanity items, cosmetics, stuff that doesn't influence the game. Here you go. There's the answer. You guys, if that's what you want less pay to win, they're introducing something that's less pay to win and pay to be visually appealing. Okay, number 2.
I've actually seen a few comments real quick to cut in on that, is that... Yeah. A lot of people said they won't spend money on energy and RNG, but they would spend money on this. Yeah. So could be a great move for them.
I can understand that. And I, to be fair, like, I don't think cosmetics are something that doesn't deserve, like, if you go above and beyond with a really cool art piece, in every game I've played, I've always been willing to spend real life money on that. In League of Legends, I purchased skins. You know what I mean? A party had some RuneScape or something that people really cared about and were literally only a visual thing that, represented basically money in its most pure sense. So I'm actually not opposed to that. The other thing I was going to say is skins allow companies to do different fundraising type of programs, which is where they could go with this. Like, I'll give you an example. H3, the guy who remember had a lawsuit against them about like a copyright strike and took it to court. One of the gaming companies, I forget, I think it was Neon Smiley or something. I forget exactly the name of it. It's some company, okay? It did an in-game skin in one of their games. That 100% of the transaction revenue for that skin got donated towards their law case. Basically.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So what I could see them doing with things like this is being able to, for instance, like do a blue and yellow skin. All of the money you spend on that goes to helping the families of, the Ukrainian victims, et cetera. Things. I could see them being able to implement different narrative charities or things like that into it. I could also see them using skins like this in the future as, let's think of it more of like a corporate thing or an advertising campaign. So they land somebody like Ninja, they put a ninja skin in the game on your favorite champion, like Sifi turns into a ninja or whatever, Ninja the guy. And if you spend money on it, Ninja gets 15% of the skin revenue and you support your favorite creator or something like that. Games like Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Supercell has a very similar type of support your own creator type of thing too. So I could see them going multiple ways with this and multiple ways with this.
Maybe we start getting some skins in the game.
I would be cool with a Darth Microtransaction Candifron skin, where it's me like wearing my mask, the blue mask or whatever. Sick, man. Yeah, or J Gigs. Like, could you imagine the orange hood? Like, there's a DJ RNG in the game, and then you can combine it with an NFT, and we can rug pull our audience.
Let's go.
Now we figured it out. Now we did it. I'm not opposed to this skin thing. It actually sounds kind of fun, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's dope. I'm really excited to see what they put out, because if there's one thing they've consistently been killer at, it's the art.
For sure. I mean, 100% correct. And it's like the negative side of me. If I only want to look at the negative side of me, like, why are we putting time and effort and money into reskinning stuff when we're already struggling making models? The other part of me is like, there's a ton of positive stuff that comes out of this that has been proven in other games to work in other games that people already like and is basically what we've been asking for in non-pay-the-way way. And plus, plenty of us content creators, I think, have literally asked them for this, like cosmetics in the game. I think I've even said it in a video. I know Brad did in one of the videos we did together. There's been plenty of us asking for them for this. So honestly, all in all, champion skins, I think it kind of gives. I think I'm going to give it a seal of approval. I don't think I'm that mad about it, to be honest.
I'm on board. I've been waiting on it forever since I got here. One of the first things I talked about when I started making videos was I can't wait till they start doing transmogs.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
So I've been waiting on this for a while.
Once we get the DJ RNG orange hooded, whether would you be Scrapper because of the ripped body, right? You're just completely Goku,
something like that.
Right.
That's when I'll know I made it. If I get a skin and raid, I can die.
That's when we know we've all
complete.
made it. We can. I'm already in the game though. I'm Rhodos. I'm constantly crying. You see, it's got.
Dude, when you told me that, like when you pointed that out and I went and looked, it's like they took you and just hued it blue. Like, bro, it's wild.
He looks a lot like me, man. I mean, he's got my nose and everything. Like it's very spot on. I was like, all right, you know. And they call him the lost groom. It's like I ran away, the black sheep. I don't know. I have some conspiracy.
There's a lot of parallels there, man. It's wild.
Well, I mean, Kizzo's in the game. We already know Kizzo's in the game, and we've seen all of those people. So. Anyway, to me, this is a pretty positive thing. I would say just do a blue and yellow skin, have us be able to purchase money that goes towards their Ukrainian support. I'd be down for that. Seems like a knockout of the park. Anyway, this gives a thumbs up. That's what we want. We just want to talk about skins. Looks kind of cool. Let us know in the comments down below what you think. And honestly, I think Jade Serpent's the best one. But the Storm-looking hero here looks like something out of Marvel.
They're all sick, man. They're going to kill this. I'm excited.
Honestly, I think this one looks lame. I'm just going to keep 100 with you.
It's not my favorite, but I could see the appeal.
Yeah, black and red automatically wins. Sorry, content. All right, everybody, go subscribe to J Gigs. What you got going on? You got anything new drop on your channel this week?
I might try to get a skit or two up if I can find the time. We'll see.
Nice. I got a track that was supposed to drop with me and HW like 3 weeks ago or something at this point. I got to put together some art for it, so that's probably what I'll do now. All right, everyone. Bye-bye.
Later.